talked about how this is a roleplay video for my assignment, so you just read out the consent form, please.
Yes. I understand that this role play is for the purposes of assessment in the cause 1018 PSY and that you are not a qualified counsellor. You have explained this to me and I have consented to playing the role of the client and to being video recorded. I understand that the recording and written transcript will be confidential and only viewed by the teaching team.
Thank you. Okay, so the roleplay is starting now. Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Kia and I'll be your counsellor for the session today. What was your name again?
Pieta.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
So I guess today we'll just start off with generally what brings you into counselling.
I've separated with my partner and I'm just struggling a little bit. I have 3 kids at home plus one that's living outside of the home. And yeah, it's just a lot of pressure and sometimes I feel overwhelmed.
Okay. So how long have you and your partner been separated?
Roughly around 7 years now.
So that's 7 years, that's a long time. How has it been within those 7 years with your relationship not together?
Well, we did try, a couple of years into it, we did try to get back together and like sort things out. It didn't work, it ended up worse. So yeah, now we're just trying to be friends and make it all amicable for the kids, and so everything's nice and calm.
Yeah. Okay. How has that been going, the friendship, the development of that then? For you?
I think now we're at a stage where we can be civil.
Okay.
We can sit down and have a conversation, kids can come around and sit with us and we can all, have a laugh together.
Okay,
So it's taken us a long time to get there though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So how long ago was it that your second attempt at that relationship ended?
It was probably about 3 years after we separated, so about 4 years ago. And we sort of on and off for about a year. But then a lot of lies, a lot of deceit came into it. He was doing stuff I didn't like and couldn't accept. So yeah, we parted again.
Yeah.
We were never living together throughout the whole 7 years.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he's always had his place and I've had mine.
Yeah.
Just so I didn't feel like I was dependent on him again and that we were together just because we needed him.
Okay.
So yeah, I didn't want that pressure on it as well. So, but even without that pressure, it still didn't work.
So during that time that you tried again, that second attempt, if we can call it that, you just mentioned there's a lot of lies and deceit. So what kind of things happened during that period that ended, or even in the initial breakup, that kind of came to the climax of the relationship ending?
He was taking drugs. So yeah, and he tried to get off them and he was doing well, but then he had a relapse and yeah, and then after that I couldn't trust him even when he said he was being truthful and honest. Yeah, so I think I still have a lot of them trust issues with him now.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
So it seems like it's had a big effect on you, especially. Does those trust issues, do they roll over into other relationships or other parts of your life?
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, it's hard to be lied to your face and you believe them lies for so long. And then yeah, you sort of doubt yourself when people tell you stuff, whether you're just being a sucker again or whether they are being truthful or yeah. So yeah, it's taken a big toll.
Seems like you have a wall now.
Definitely.
That it's quite impenetrable.
Yes.
You don't really want that to be,
No.
Which happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I also feel resentment because he doesn't live with us, so I have all the kids at home with me. For the first couple of years, he didn't really have much to do with the kids, like didn't take them anywhere, didn't have them at his house. He used the excuse of living in a share house and stuff like that a lot of the time, but then he moved into his own house and still wasn't really helping out a lot. The last couple of years he has stepped it up a little bit, and he does take the youngest one every Saturday night, and he is trying to get a relationship back with his kids and stuff.
Yeah.
But still, I have that resentment of I'm doing it all on my own, and he just comes in when it's convenient for him.
A lot of pressure on your part, being the sole, feeling like the sole provider, and the maybe that feeling of being a single parent, even though there is the
Yes.
other parental figure. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think because I am reliable, the kids do come to me a lot more than they go to him.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just feels like everything that happens I have to sort and deal with. And he might come in and put his little 2 cents worth in, but then he leaves again, and I'm still there dealing with it all.
Yeah.
Having to sort it out until the end.
Okay.
So yeah.
You have no out, unlike him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it gets too much, he just goes home.
Yeah.
He turns his phone off, whereas I can't do that. Yeah. So it is a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. Yeah.
And that's, as you mentioned, that feeling of resentment and maybe not, I wouldn't say jealousy, because you seem like you deal with it quite well. You seem to have it in control, but maybe that feeling of, you wish you could have that out, even just for a little bit. Not for maybe the same extent he does.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do.
Definitely. I would love to just be able to go home and just be myself and do what I have to do and deal with my own problems. Do you know what I mean? Rather than putting all my stuff aside while I deal with everyone else's problems.
Yes.
And feeling like I come last. And just keeping everyone happy and everyone afloat. And yeah. I love my children and I love being a mum. But yeah, there is a bit of jealousy that he gets to go home and just be him and not have to deal with it every day, all day. So yeah.
And I can see where that would stem from. Is there maybe, I can see that would be overwhelming, definitely, and a bit unfair, as you mentioned. I can see, how you might feel that. Is there maybe some, and correct me if I'm wrong, some guilt that stems from maybe you feeling as if you would like that out?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Because I am a mum.
Yeah.
And I should be there for my children. But sometimes it just does get hard.
The feeling of responsibility.
Yes.
And
yes. The pressure and just never being alone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, there's always someone in the house. There's always someone that's got a problem or a drama or needs me or yeah. Definitely. And I'm not close to my family.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't feel like I have anyone to really rely on. It's sort of everything stops at me and I have to deal with it. I have to sort it.
Okay.
So
So when you say you're not close to your family, that's what your brothers and sisters personally?
Yes.
And yeah, okay.
I have 5 brothers and 3 sisters. Yeah.
Why is it that you aren't close to them? There's no relationship?
Well, mainly they all live away.
Okay.
But also I look after my mum and they have a lot of guilt on their behalf because they don't really do much. So they sort of step back, I think, and it makes it hard for us to get a relationship. And yeah, I don't know, it's very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
So that not only are you feeling isolated in your situation with your ex-partner in, not getting support from him and having all that pressure there, but also your own personal family, you feeling isolated with those relationships as well. They're not. Yeah, that must be hard.
it is, because we did grow up a very close family.
Yeah.
Like I said, there was a lot of us. And yeah, over the years it just sort of, I think once my dad passed too, for some unknown reason that really, I don't know, separated us more. I don't understand why, but it just sort of did. So, and I think they also resent it because my mum then, once my dad passed, moved straight down here with me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Seems like, definitely some loneliness.
Yes.
And with that pressure as well, it can be hard to.
Yeah. And I don't have a lot of friends, and my best friend of 20 something years, has moved to Toowoomba.
Okay.
So we don't get to see each other much. And we talk on the phone and everything a lot, but that's not the same as getting together and having, you know, a whinge together and letting it all out. And
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, it definitely seems like there's not a lot of very immediate support
No, there's
for
not.
you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Which is why you're here at this year.
Yes.
Well, that's good that you've made that step at least.
Yes.
So going back to your relationship with your partner, or not relationship, you said there was a lot of like the lies and the deceit, and that really was the kind of the pin there in the ending of that. Now that you have that friendship, and well, you said you're getting there, you know, it's amicable, and which is great. Do you still address those issues, or is it kind of, are they just kind of pushed to the side, or have you? Yeah,
we have. We every now and then, but then sometimes it gets too much and too heated and too emotional. He still wants it all back, whereas I don't think I can give him that anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, we do talk about it, but probably not as often as we should.
Yeah.
But I sort of feel like the past is the past. We can't change it. What's done is done.
Yeah.
Whereas he feels that he's moving forward and he's bettering himself, and he should be given a third chance.
Okay, yeah. Like you, as you said before, about the separate living situations, and you felt like you didn't want to rely on him again, that independence. Do you feel the independence now, and you're happy with that independence that you have now? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
I feel like no matter what comes up, I can deal with it.
Okay, yeah.
No matter how hard it is. But yeah, I feel like I can definitely support myself now.
Okay.
So maybe not emotionally. Again, that's why I'm here to you.
We always want support.
Yes. So yeah, but I'm getting there.
That's good. Yeah. And so that independence you feel, he doesn't feel that same independence with himself. He's still quite attached to the relationship, is what you were saying? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, if he has any problems or anything come up in his life, I'm the first one he brings.
Okay.
Which is also stressful because I feel I shouldn't have to deal with his stuff as well as my own stuff, as well as the kids' stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but no, if ever he has anything wrong or a problem, I'm the first one he turns to. Which again, sometimes I feel, I don't know what the word is, it's just, I don't know, I want to push him away again.
That wall comes up again, you feel like it's getting too comfortable, too close?
Yes.
Okay. Too similar to that relationship you had back, That must be hard, definitely. I can see where that overwhelming sense of responsibility and pressure comes from if you have those, your ex-partner still coming in with all his own issues and your own issues, on top of that, your own feelings and emotions that you're feeling, and then your kids as well, like you said. So that's a lot to take on and have on your own plate, and not have any of that support, like you said, to kind of dispense it and let it out. So it's all kind of congested.
And I feel like it was taking a toll on my health as well, because I wasn't letting it out and I was bottling it all up. I was also becoming a little short fused with the kids, because I don't know, they're there. Do you know what I mean? And when I'm having a moment and they're mum, it just sort of, it
just comes out.
And I want to be that calm mother that helps. But sometimes my fuse goes a little too quick. So, and that's from bottling everything up and feeling like there's no out. There's no end.
Feeling trapped. A bit.
Definitely.
From all the responsibility. No, that makes sense. So with moving on with like your family, that's in the kind of situation, you said it's quite amicable and it's okay in that now. When you're with the kids and around the kids and that. So even though there's all that pressure and that responsibility, when you have those moments with your ex-partner, with the kids and the dad and the mum all being together, do you still feel like have those family moments that you can at least appreciate.
Yeah,
There is some goodness.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, if I'm being truthful, I would love to have that family unit back.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? To be together, all of us. But it's like I said, with all the lies and the deceit and the not knowing, I just don't think we could ever go back to that. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going, like you said, with the lies and the deceit. Going back to what we were mentioning with the wall and the trust issues, and you said that did kind of weave its way into other parts of your life.
Yes.
What kind of areas is it? Do you find it coming up in?
Well, there's him, and then I find with friends and that, like, not because, like I said, I don't have many friends, but you know, friends that you do see and have coffee and that.
Yeah.
I just feel that no one's real.
Okay.
That everyone has their own agenda, and they tell you what they want. Yeah, and also to be truthful, it is with the kids as well.
Okay.
You know, and I don't want to be the person that doesn't believe my kids in that, but sometimes, you know what I mean, you second guess them, you wonder if they are telling the truth, or I don't know, just it's definitely changed me.
Yeah. Okay.
To think that the people that are so close to you can lie straight to your face blatantly, no matter what the consequence is, no matter how much it hurts you. Yeah. So
it sounds like because of past experiences with those lies, you have that inherent suspicion of everyone.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah. Everyone in your life, everyone you meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely. And that's sad because I never used to be like that.
Oh yeah.
I used to be a very trustworthy person. Like, I guess that's why he could do it for so many years to my face.
Yeah.
And I didn't second guess him. I didn't think he was lying blatantly to me. So maybe it was a bit of my own fault for being naive. But now it just seems like it's gone tenfold, and now I'm on the opposite path where I just don't trust a lot of what people say.
It must be hard in forming new relationships then with people.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have those past experiences and that past hurt that comes back, and you know
it's always there in the back of your mind. You're always wondering, you're always judging, you're always
a little voice.
Yeah.
And like you said, you mentioned you have minimal support now.
Yeah.
So the trouble you have building those new relationships doesn't help in gaining new support. Maybe it's not easy for you to open up to people.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that situation you're in and about your
And I guess it's also a shame of letting it happen to me. Do you know what I mean? I was always one of the people that can never happen to me.
Yeah.
And then it did. So, and to form them friendships, I feel you have to be honest, and you have to let people in.
Yeah.
And I don't like to let people in to see what's going on and what's happened, and so there's that wall again.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said shame, so you feel there's some embarrassment you're feeling from the situation that you've. Okay.
Yes, definitely. You know what I mean? Like other people could see it, but I was blinded to it, and I don't know. I kept backing him and saying that he wouldn't do that, and it's not right, it's not true. So, just a shame that I let it get to where it was.
Yeah.
Like where it got.
Well, I am a little conscious of the time we have left in our session today.
Yeah.
But I do want to thank you for coming in and making that first step. I think that's
Thank
really
you.
important. And I think you opening and sharing that up with me, has been really good. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
So going to our next session, if you would like to have one.
I'd like that.
Yeah?
Yes.
I feel like we should make some goals for that next session. Out of everything you've told me today, with your relationship, with your ex-partner now, and your lack of being able to trust new people because of the past hurts that you've experienced there, and your lack of support that you're experiencing, I feel like what's come out of today's session the most, and what I've I've gotten the most from you is that those trust issues,
Yes.
and how kind of detrimental, I guess, they've been to your new life and this moving on.
Yeah.
So I feel like maybe in our next session we could discuss those more and maybe go into more depth about those if you're happy with
Yes,
that.
definitely.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well then, I guess we'll end it here.
Thank you.
It was so lovely again to meet you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for coming in, and
Thank you.
I'll see you next time.
Thank you.